Hello there. Do you know the one thing that everyone can agree on? Tanks are cool. Come on, you know it's true. But the trouble is, you can't just have nothing but tanks. You have to have all that boring infantry and ships and fleshy non-tank things. But what if you could? Is there a way to win World War II with truly tanks only? Well, I think I found it. Though we do have to play as Italy, it'll all be worth it, because this is true tank only. For more strange and possibly painful challenges like this, you should subscribe. I recently hit 50k subs, which means I have a silly mega video coming up containing all of the insane challenges given to me by my comments. So why not subscribe for that? Plus weekly videos like these. Right, here we are, Italy. First, we have to establish a couple rules. Italy has a whole bunch of very strange division designs, but we don't care about any of them. This is the ideal division. Now, of note, this is true tank only. This means that I can only have tanks within the battalions. I can have whatever support companies I like, but it's only tanks. How is this possible, you ask? Well, there's a very special focus that will make things a little easier for us, but we'll come back to that a bit later. We actually don't have to stay with old Mussolini man. We can't actually do any of these bad boy paths, but I just kind of want to stay Mussolini because he gets an Il Duce super heavy tank. I want to beat a Il Duce. It'll be cool. I know. Someone actually wanting to play Mussolini. Disgusting. First of all, we do need to think about the Italian-Ethiopian War. I obviously will not be able to win this with tanks only, and if I want to be staying Mussolini, I have to win it. So I'm going to say I have to go tank only once Ethiopia is defeated. We're going to need a lot of techs because we're already very behind on things. We don't even have 1936 lights, and we're going to very much need to get into artillery because we need that close support gun. But don't worry, that's later on. We're actually really not going to need a lot of equipment except for, you know, tanks, but I will need to have at least some just for the meantime. I'm also going to be building a lot of these crappy L335s. I know, they're garbage, but I will actually end up using them. Winning the Ethiopian War is actually surprisingly easy. You just drag every single plane in existence, pop it in Ethiopia, chuck any tanks over to the southern front. Gonna make sure to assign Giovanni Messi, because I want that Panzer Leader experience factor, please. Wait until the 15th for End the Christmas Offensive, which gives us 15% attack bonuses. So then we just absolutely dominate them. Then we slap the Sultanate of Usa away. Goodbye. And just immediately begin pushing. Look at that. Already have success in North Ethiopia. Such a good little bonus. Just absolutely destroying them. See how quickly we can do this. And there's the south. We just gotta finish polishing off and try to grab Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa. I can do it. Our very first 100 PP has to immediately be spent on army command. Dear God, I'm going to need so much experience. And there goes Ethiopia incredibly quickly. Managed to do that by something like middle of March. That is very nice. Many of these troops cannot be deleted, so you have to kind of go through and figure out which ones they are. All right, there we go. We're going to keep the 3 tanks that we have, and the other 16 irregulars I'll just, you know, I'll chuck in Rome or something. Now we can spend the next few years just gradually building up an economy and trying to get a little stronger. Go straight over to war economy, which is very nice. And while I do really want to go straight to the focus that I really desperately need, we're going to need to do a little bit of economizing first. So let's go back to the eco section of the tree. To be honest, while I do want to do economy, I really need to get to Italian tankettes because I need that light tank research bonus. Let's do it. Orgloss when moving and div speed. And there it is, the improved light tank chassis. September 37 is not bad. So now we're just going to quickly make a brand new tank. And we already do get an automatic one with the improved light tank chassis, which is very nice. It's pretty bad actually, but we're just gonna zhuzh this up a little bit, give it the close support gun because it's so cheap and so powerful, get as much breakthrough as we can, and come on, tell me that isn't a pretty decent tank. Not got incredible defense because it's gonna need to have some a little bit later. We're also gonna get a much better name after a recent YouTube member. You also gotta be real careful, by the way, because look, going up 1 more armor actually makes it cost 1 more steel, which would be terrible. Now we can move away from civilians and start going straight to military, as well as a little bit of synthetic refineries, because we're going to need that too. Oh, and also I forgot, disband the irregulars. Go away, I don't want you anymore. All right, here it is, Battaglione d'Assalto. This is the real deal. Now we see why I wanted to do this to begin with. We're going to make a brand new division. We're going to slap in 3 light tanks in. As you can see, very low HP, very low organization. What are we going to do about that? Well, we are going to add the Assault Battalion. Alongside adding 22 defense and breakthrough and other things, it adds 40 HP, which is crazy. This is now an actual survivable division, which is insane. We're gonna, of course, call it after our most recent YouTube member, Yumsuk. Thank you, buddy. Now, before we can do anything else, we're gonna just go down our focus tree a little bit and get Balkan ambitions. First of all, we're going to demand Dalmatia from the Yugoslavians. And there it is. They have given it to us for free. It's not an incredible place. It's actually got basically nothing. But it expands our border control, which is the key. Plus a few civvies. Also, we need to convert everybody over to the Yumsuk. Oh, we need 2,000 tanks. My god. Okay, so we're a little low on tanks. We'll catch up. We're going to claim the Montenegrin throne just because I want it. And we're also going to send an ultimatum to Yugoslavia. This is not so as to instantly annex them. Obviously, they give us the beautiful Montenegrin crown, which gives us some compliance. Yes, this is not for the specific purpose of annexing Yugo, because they never will. I have done dozens of tests of this, and they have always submitted. So I'm just going to accept the Yugoslavian puppet and try to annex them later. This obviously means I don't get to go to war with Romania, which was my goal. But don't worry, Greece is also guaranteed. So what we can do is just rush right down to war with Greece. And that's how we're going to do our first conflict. And now we can decide, Italy first or Pact of Steel. We're going to go Pact of Steel, and we are going to be getting the bonuses, because look at this, factory output 10%, and then we can get Ardentism. So just in a little while, we'll be attacking. And there it is. They have submitted. They just always will. I don't know why. It's fine. We get some of their factories, which is very useful, and we'll try to annex them eventually. We have been invited to join the Axis by Germany, but we're not going to do that. I don't wanna. Leave me alone. No, thank you. We also have medium tanks, but we're just going to ignore that because we can't afford anything like that for a while. All right, now we can get the War of Greece, and we now have 400 experience. So let's do this. First of all, we're going to finally get the Theorist. We're going to get Giovanni Messi and get Mobile Warfare because it's 15%. And we're going to go to Mobile Warfare. I was considering doing Superior Firepower because the integrated support option is very strong and you do get some nice org. But right now, I can't afford it and it's so much cheaper to go Mobile Warfare for me. So we're going to do that. We get a lot of beautiful bonuses, some rather unnecessary breakthrough and speed. These are all useless, but then we finally get org. And once we go to Blitzkrieg, more org. And then, more. It's glorious. Tell you what, we're actually just going to finish making a division, and then we can put in a whole bunch of support companies. Just look at this. And there it is. Come on, that's not too bad. Is this a particularly strong division? No, but it is okay for now. It has 53 HP, and it's got 16 org. It's not much, but we will be able to get more later. Let's do it. We've got a bunch of divisions lined up, and there's not many people on the Greek's borders, so we're going to do it. We're not going to call anybody in whatsoever, and we're just going to try to grind straight through. I also have 10 divisions preparing to naval invade in Petras. I feel like it's a stupid idea, but we'll give it a shot. This has caused the end of the League of Nations, and it also ties perfectly with the Munich Agreement, which I think is very funny. So now we just have to gobble up Greece. And because our divisions are actually quite fast, with a beautiful 9.9 kilometers speed, which is just incredible, we're just gonna walk right into all of them. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, Petras was open. What? I guess they panicked because we've been just gobbling across their country. Yes, go, go, go. We have taken Athens. There really is something to be said about this whole Blitzkrieg idea, you know? Germany was pretty smart. We may be completely out of fuel, but it just doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this, by the way. Yeah, delete, delete. And then the old sneaky trick. Invade behind so they move off their port, and then invade around them. Oh man, look at that. Absolutely deleted. But now, we can easily, at our ease, wipe out Romania. Plus all that fighting, we can finish the next bit of Blitzkrieg, which gives us even more organization, giving our divisions a total of only 17 right now, but that's okay, we'll get more. Another faction request from Germany, I'm gonna say no thank you. I totally forgot about garrison as well. I'm very sorry, but that's okay. We can fit up a little garrison with a single light tank, and once I have the XP, a single bit of military police. This glorious division, it's gonna be called Randy Butternobs after another very interestingly named member. Totally forgot I should sell all this equipment. Why not? I got just a bunch sitting around here. I think we've waited long enough. Let's call these boys in and get to it. Oh man, that just instantly wins it for us. Oh, that's glorious. It honestly feels almost too easy. Look at me go. Oh, look at this. We breached the river. Hello, sweet victory. I also realized I really need to be doing something a little bit clever. we need to be using a garrison tank. So we're going to go all the way down to interwar light tank, give it the absolute worst gun imaginable, the heavy machine gun, and that is it. This is going to be the dog's body. The whole purpose of this tank is to just garrison. Garrison only checks for hardness and then damages it. So the best garrison thing is just a very hard and cheap thing. Exactly what my wife says. We're going to make sure that indeed it cannot use interwar light tank chassis. I do not want them using them. Thank you very much. And make sure that garrisons can use them. And here's the ultimate strategy. Before Romania is defeated, we have tanks on the Turkish border. They are not being guaranteed by anybody. As long as we attack them before Czechoslovakia gets taken, they should not join. I got 2 divisions on each of the small islands, ready and waiting, with a couple forts that have been built up. I honestly probably could have had a little bit more. We'll be able to hold against Turkey for a nice long time and eventually take Istanbul. You might think this is a strange idea, but don't worry. There's reason to my madness. Okay, I managed to snake to Bucharest and took all of Romania. Not too bad. Weirdly, I don't have enough points to take it all. I guess because Yugoslavia wants some. Okay, never mind. They didn't want anything. They just kind of wanted me to have to take it piecemeal, which is really annoying, but I got all of Romania. Now, you might be wondering, why did I just take all of Romania instead of puppeting them? Because that seems like it would have been a better idea, right? Well, for starters, I got a lovely bit of compliance thanks to a collab government, so that's really nice. But also, it puts me in danger of a certain someone over here in the north. For now, though, we're going to just immediately rush down to the south with our main tank force as quickly as we goddamn can. Going to immediately have to go to military governor because I need them resources, please. Oh boy, do I just. I need that oil. Look at that. Now, Turkey is guaranteed by Britain, but they're not going to get involved. Now, all we have to do is let them throw themselves at us because they think we're weak. They are going to be struggling pretty heavily. We can just hold and whittle down their equipment and men. I mean, just look at this. We've only lost like 70 tanks in the last month, and they've lost 2,000 equipment. Now, thanks to some very careful juggling, we can actually just push and try to take Istanbul directly. Through endless use of force attack, we've just taken Istanbul, baby. Let's go. Can we make it to the next one? Almost certainly not, but we can give it a try. Oh, man. Look, we have like 1 attack because of naval penalty. I'm not sure we're going to ever make this, guys. All right, and there we go. We are sort of perpetually at war with Turkey now. All we've done is take Istanbul and the islands. In the meantime, we can try to fix some of our light tank deficit. It's 500 days away, so we're just going to keep building as many factories as possible and just sort of shoving them straight into the Aegean Harrier. Poland has now joined the Allies. The war is kicking off. We are going to not join Germany's faction. And the big reason why I'm doing this, by the way, is Turkey will not join the Allies unless I am in a faction. People can't join factions in opposition to you unless you are yourself in a faction. Because I am factionless, and this is also why I went Pact of Steel instead of Italy first, because that allows me to create factions and makes the Italian League. This way, I am completely factionless. So, Turkey has no one to join. However, if I were to, say, for example, become at war with the Soviets, and I join the Axis, Turkey would join the Comintern and not the Allies. I don't have to fight the Allies unless I want to. And now behold, the greatest plan in existence. I've noticed they keep shuffling units away from here for some reason. I'm not sure why, because they're cycling them. We're going to launch an invasion right here. This will completely surround them, wait for him to attack, then burst out, and then I will have port access and be able to pour in. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Quick, 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 quick. And there it is. Oh, don't you love to see it, guys? Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my God. The Soviet Union is going to buy thousands of equipment. Look at that. Sure, go for it, buddy. That's going to really help build my economy up. Finally got fire brigades because that's an extra 2 organization, baby. Oh, that helps out a lot. This gives our tank division an org of 18.4. It's still not very good, but we can add more tanks if we need to later on to get a little bit higher org. Oh, I took a guess to see if there would be any divisions here, and there is not. Oh, there are armies all over here. Okay. This is the joy of attacking smaller countries quite early in the game. They just don't have enough divisions. And there it is. Beautiful spaghetti. And Turkey is dead. Oh, that is glorious. And now, with Turkey completely defeated and 30% compliance, which is very nice, we're just going to sit on civilian oversight, try and get up as much as possible, and enjoy our new factories and power. And there it is. The Soviet Union is now justifying on me. Oh boy. Now, this seems like a really bad thing for us, but actually, it's really not that bad, because we'll be able to join the Axis and survive. Start making a little flame company as well, with a dozer blade, of course. Just got improved medium, which is beautiful. I'll design a tank a little bit later, rather wait till 41. The light tanks are good enough. And there's the declaration of war from the Soviet Union. No worries, because now we're going to join their faction. And then we ask to join the Soviet-Italian War. They will, of course, join to help protect their brethren, meaning the Soviets will be attacked by the Germans in June 1940. But I will not join the Germans' war against the Allies. So I will stay out of war against the Allies. I will likely lose a fair amount over here. They can, of course, pierce me, and they're doing a fair amount of damage to me. But it doesn't matter. It said USSR broke the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Get wrecked. That is fantastic. And now we just put as much pressure on them as we can and prepare to invade. We can also go to total mobilization, which is really nice because Soviet Union's a big boy. And we have lost one little bit of territory, meaning we immediately get the goddamn thingy. I hate this. Anytime I'm in a non-core state, oh my god, it moves 5% towards the Grand Council of Fascism. Every time I lose one bit, I hate this. This is just beautiful. They just were not ready for the Germans. And admittedly, the Germans weren't ready for this either, but come on. They're just absolutely getting wrecked. They still got horrendous Red Army Malices at 15% org. Still got the Trotskyist plot, 20% stability. They're at 25 stability. They're done. My lovely puppet wants to send me 12 divisions. Sorry, tank only. Can't do it. Oh, we have a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Oh, I can finally get Surplusito. Yes. Huge bonuses. Thank you. The Romanian border is completely covered by my allies now. I wonder if maybe we could think about trying to cut across and encircle some Soviet troops, because it doesn't look like the AI is going to do anything. And the reason why I love doing this with Fiat, look at that, mass production, all light and mediums, 5% production output cost and production efficiency gain. Very strong. See, that's what I'm talking about. Come on. Look at that. Me and the AI actually did it. The Germans used their 3 tank divisions and helped me out. We just wiped out like 20 or 30 Soviet divisions. Okay, I think they just finished annexing this one on the north. There's just so much exposed territory. And yeah, no, I am not joining the Tripartite Pact, my guy. Not a chance. This honestly feels a bit unfair. A bit like I'm bullying the AI. I am just racing through them. Oh, and Modern Blitzkrieg. 20% breakthrough, 3 org. That's 19 organization. I mean, just look at this. It's November 1940, and we're just about to take Baku. We're about to take all of the Caucasus. We're already up to Leningrad. We haven't made any pushing here, but that's fine. It means we can come back and encircle loads. We just got to be really careful because the Soviets obviously do have a lot of troops. You know what? We should probably lend-lease some oil just because I know that the Germany will have some problems. I also have a lot of guns. There's no reason not to give it to them. And we should do the same for Yugoslavia as well because we want them to be annexed by us eventually. We now have our medium tank, and I think this is going to be a terrible mistake, but I'm going to make it using an improved high-velocity cannon because I want to add a little bit of heart attack. The goal is to put these into the divisions a bit at a time so as to make the divisions just like a little beefier. It unfortunately does cost me 2 tungsten, which I have very little of. I have plenty of chromium, but very little tungsten, but I can always just import that. So we're going to have to make do. Also, we're going to need to change to welded armor because, oh yes, it does cost a little bit more, but it gives me so much more armor, and I have basically infinite chromium. And of course, name it after a YouTube member, Nachtenbrook, which is nightfall. I think rather pleasant. Oh my god, I just hit go. Look at him. Look at him take off. Weather penalties don't really matter, to be honest. What is it? Some attack and breakthrough? It is more attrition, yes, but it's better to make a move now because they're going to start to improve their problems. Look, Trotskyite plot stability is much better already. We need to be moving. Oh, they just don't have enough units, do they? What is this? Oh my god. There's Leningrad. Oh, let's just go. I can't pronounce that, but all armor now gets 5% defense and breakthrough. Very nice, and a couple factories. A lot of tank templates for the Italians. A lot more than you think there are, honestly. Oh my god, yes, please. Take Stalingrad. Do it. Oh, wow, look, another full D-Day. And it's actually in Normandy as well. Okay, we need to win this right now. Oh, come on, they failed D-Day. Guys, even built floating harbors. Come on. Finally. And that's still not enough. Oh my god, the Soviets take so damn long. I hate them. I don't think there's ever been a game where I haven't fought the Soviet Union and haven't thought, wow, I hate this. Japan has just been declared on by all the allies, including Brazil, and now you see why I didn't sign the Tripartite Pact. Let's just polish off this little pocket. Then we can move south, please. All right, here's something I've been waiting for a long time. Hey, look at this. Vichy France. I've got a war goal on it from my focuses, but it's guaranteed by the Germans. But I'm in a faction with the Germans and in a war with them, so Bam! I've also got forces right here, ready to go on all of the little bits that surround it, including in Syria. I've been recruiting a ton of divisions everywhere I can. Can we do this? Oh, we can. Oh my god, we're just so fast. Look at this. This is incredible. Literally just walking straight into all of them. I love this. We want to start making sure we are putting enough factories into the Nachtsimbruck. We do still need some light tank division, but construction, but it's fine. I have knocked Vichy France completely out of France, yet I still haven't capitulated them because they own all this bit. Come on. I think finally, there it is. Vichy France defeated. Thank you very much. Oh, their fleet. Oh, that's nice. All right, now come on. That's pretty cool. Oh, the manpower. Okay, let's go down to extensive. Oh man, look, it's been a full D-Day. No. Okay, go. We gotta go. Yes, just ride straight through. Come on. Go straight here. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, finally. That took 2 years. Only 2 years is pretty good. But holy crap. Behold, the peace deal. Oh god. It's atrocious, but we took a ginormous stretch of territory, including quite a bit of Iran. For some reason, Germany just did not take sections of this, which is awful, but we did it. That ain't bad. And now time for my master stroke. We're going to be very cheeky, and we're going to replace one of the light tanks with a medium tank. And it actually hurts our stats just a little bit, but it's 100% worth it because it means we can actually afford all of our equipment. What we're going to do is we're going to leave the Axis. Then we justify on Germany, get our forces ready, which won't take long. Got all of my tanks arriving very quickly. And away we go. Goodbye, Germany. Instantly engage every single attack. Call in our lovely puppet. It's glorious. Oh, it's incredible. So many of Germany's forces are trapped over here, unable to connect back. So we're just going to pile into Berlin. We've actually been invited to join the Allies. No, we don't want to join the Allies because they will have possibly agreed on a peace, and we don't want to have to deal with that. We'd rather just be us. Don't forget about Bulgaria. Why does the Soviet Union exist? Oh, for God's sake, the Soviet Union's still alive. Ugh, banished to Siberia. It's a race to Berlin, boys. Let's go. There goes Slovakia. Just keep going. Oh, yes. Yes. We've made it through. Take it. Do it. We've got Berlin, though we are encircled. Can we do it? Yes. Yes! Get wrecked. Germany is defeated. Okay. And there it is. An absolutely disgusting peace treaty. But we have defeated the Axis. Yes, the Allies did the majority of the work, but it doesn't matter. So there it is. The glorious Italian faction. There is a lot of independent republics all over the world. And my goodness, are we strong. We could actually join the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere and try to dominate the Axis that way. That could be very funny. Could probably easily call it here, but I want to see if I can defeat at least the UK as well. I have a massive fleet that I've captured from all the people I've beaten up. Let's just spend a little bit of time building back up our supplies, get some more divisions together, and maybe we can just gobble them all up. And I think our final tank, a brand new medium, pretty much the same as before, just nicely updated, just nicely chunky. We're going to call it the PJ Gill. Oh yeah. Thanks, buddy. And now, war with Free France. Okay, here we are. I've waited a little bit. I'm building up some more units, but I've got my plans together. I can declare war on France, and that will bring us at war with all the allies. I've got an army on France, 2 smaller armies on Poland, 2-ish armies on this massive section, so we can try and push the British to Cairo. Same thing in Africa, though I don't know where they've gone. That's weird. But the broad plan is, once I've defeated France, the moment I touch down in Calais, I move my massive captured fleet of 11 battleships and 100 destroyers straight over, get naval supremacy of the English Channel, and invade Britain. Obviously going to have to move off of export focus. That's probably going to help out quite a bit. Let's freaking go. Straight away, gonna attack France. Oh, there's barely anybody here. And now everyone else has been called in. Okay. Oh, they've appeared. Jesus Christ. There's too many here. That's fine. Can we take Africa is open. See you later. Just actually devouring Africa. Why would you build anything but tanks? Oh, and I've also beefed up the tank division itself. It's now a full 20 width, around equal mediums and lights, with more mediums coming soon. I just don't have them yet. And there's Paris. Goodbye. Oh, that is nice. That feels good. Oh, and they've called in Belgium, so we'll just finish gobbling them up as well. There we go. Okay. Lots of equipment. France is dead, but we can immediately move our big boy over to Dunkirk. This has gone surprisingly well. We've just taken Africa, deleting these guys. For some reason, they just won't explode just yet, but it's okay. We got them. Give it time. And we've taken France and the Benelux. There goes the Netherlands. Now it's just a question of finishing off Britain if we can make it. Right, let's just freaking try this. Can I please do this? I've got a big number of invasions planned to the southeast of England. We're going to get 3 ports. I've got an entire army in it. Let's go. I've got this big boy fleet. Just going to sit here in the English Channel. Do it. Okay, we've landed around the port, but not on the port. That's okay. Can we please take London? Oh, there's like no one in London. Oh my god. Okay, spill over. The fall of London. Oh, this is it. Let's freaking go. We need to get some kind of port. Can we get Portsmouth? Yes, we can. Okay, we're in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Let's put them all in one big army. Engage, engage, engage. Let's go, let's go. Oh, it's time. I'm just going to rush VPs. Having every single division you have a minimum speed of 10 kilometers an hour, well, 9.8, is very satisfying. Oh my god. Why doesn't everybody just do this? I'm literally devouring Britain in days. There's just nothing they can do. And that's it. Great Britain, the United Kingdom, has been defeated. Look at the equipment. Oh, man, that's good. Yes, there we go. There's Egypt. Oh, it's beautiful. And Africa is dead. That is incredible. I was about to say, let's try and invade, America and see if we can completely dominate the world. But I looked at the war screen, and it would appear that the British Raj, Poland, and Chile are majors. So not only would I have to somehow invade Canada and America, because remember, I haven't been investing in ships, I would have to then get down to Chile and then get to India. Japan is also literally just about to die from invasions of the UK, so all of their ships are about to come back here. I'm never going to be able to invade. I'll probably have to wait 10 years. Nah. I'm good. I could consider this video a success. I mean, even in spite of that, look how well we've done with pure tank-only divisions. We've had some lovely supports, and it's all thanks to the Assault Battalion. Thank you very much for watching. Do be sure to leave a like and a comment down below suggesting a new video you'd like to see in the future. And thank you so much to all the YouTube members and patrons who support the channel. Check out my links down below if you want to support me as well. And I will see you next time. This was actually really fun. Bye-bye.